Welcome back to Milkweeds and Roses. Well, it is definitely winter out there. I mean, we're talking well below freezing. That's not even counting the wind chill, which is like 10 below right now, I think, if you counted that. Anyway, gardening never stops despite the weather, because there are always projects to do, whether it's beautifying the outside or the inside. So I have my little buddies here. Take a look. Oh, there they are. Okay, they're hanging out. And I have some Amaryllis to pot up that I haven't done yet. You know, I've had these bulbs for several years, and maybe the first year that I got them, they actually bloomed during the holidays. The rest of the time, they'll bloom in February. Even still, it's a long, cold winter around here, and the color is always welcome. So what I've got are a couple of pots, wide and shallow, that I can put the bulbs in. Okay, so I emptied these, cleaned them out. You'll see they do have a drainage hole in the bottom. And I have a broken crock, a broken pot, that I just collect the shards from and use that over the bottom of the big drainage hole. And that's not about adding drainage, it's about stopping the dirt from leaking out when I water it. So that's what I do. For each one of these pots, we can put a couple of these Amaryllis bulbs in there. Now they've been chilling out in the garage, which is an unheated garage. It doesn't get freezing in there. It is where we overwinter our koi fish in a big stock tank. I've showed you that in the past, but here it is again. You can just kind of see how they're hanging out in there. Anyway, I digress. Amaryllis bulbs. So if you've had these, this was the one that was outside on the north side of my garden. You can see why that's why there were some green leaves still attached. I will probably pot this up anyway, maybe, and see if it will. I don't know. I'm kind of torn if I should let this one go dormant a little bit longer before I plant it up. But, you know, I can see signs of life in all of these. They feel firm. There's visible signs of green at the stem here. I've trimmed the roots back because the pot they were in, they were very long and straggly, and really there's no need for that. So long as the bulb itself is firm and healthy and there's no bad smell, then you know it's not rotted or anything like that. So I check them over for pests or anything like that, but just basically trim the roots so that they're reasonable. I will put several of these in the same pot and just keep some soil in there, just some regular compost that I bought at the garden store, local garden store, and make sure that they have good drainage. So I think what I'll do, let me change the camera angle here a little bit to give you a little bit better view. Okay, so for this particular big pot, let me get some, let's see, I could do 1, 2, 3 big ones in here and maybe 2 little ones in there. I think that will work. And you can have this pre-moistened if you would like, but I don't really bother with that step quite so much. Okay, these don't go very shallow. I'm sorry, they don't go very deep because they're mostly just bloom at the root. So you want to keep this top stem open and free. Okay, so there's one. So these are mostly pink and red Amaryllis bulbs. So they'll be, they should complement each other fairly well. I don't have naturally the names of these anymore, but I'm confident it'll be just fine. All right, what have we got? Little bit of help there. What have we got? On there, bud. All right. Where'd it go? Hello, uncovered. I'll add a little bit of water, not much. Oh, I might have to just go magical instead of too completely natural like I wanted to do. Like I said, if my sticks have gone, I'm gonna have to make props out of something else. The idea here is just to not have to look at all the dirt. Okay. That's really cool. Look at that. Okay. I always love the way this stuff sparkles. Just regular glass. You can buy this on Amazon or anywhere actually, and just put that in there. Gonna weigh this stuff down a bit. Keep it in place. So once I get this settled in place, you don't water it again until it starts to sprout. But we'll put it in a warm, sunny window. And here is pot number 2, smaller. Some more decorative stones. Yeah, that got a little crazy. Still have some more decorative touches to add, but I'm going to scour around and see what I can find. I'm going to look outside, see if there's anything I can harvest, pine cones I can find. I might still change it up a little bit. Yeah, never done. Hello? Look at this guy. Hello, hello. He has an opinion? He always has an opinion. Okay. Well, we're not done yet. You know, the more I looked at it, the more I'm thinking we can probably do more with this than just, you know, having it be some moss and some colored rocks waiting for the stems to come up or waiting for the flowers to come up. I do know once the flowers do come up, they're going to need some support because the stems, which are solid, I mean not solid, the stems are full of water. And once those blooms come out, the multi-blooms come out at the top, they get top heavy and they fall. So they do need some type of support. So to that end, I mean, last year I put together some, it was some silk types of plants, pussy willow, that sort of thing, because the stems had wire in them. And so I was able to mold it and make it look just interesting, colorful. It doesn't have to look realistic, but that would be great. I did have a whole bunch of sticks saved, trimmings from shrubs and things in the backyard. And I'm sure that my husband thought that that was waste to be thrown away, because it was. So that left me with back at scratch again, looking at some of the silk plants that I might have, seeing what might be able to put together to make support stems for these Amaryllis flowers. I did, though, save some trimmings from my rose bush, climbing rose trimming that I did of Teresa Bonet. And that's because it has such gorgeous, look at these red stems, these red branches, almost like dogwood. The only difference is, you know, you're working with a few thorns here. Not bad. I mean, Teresa Bonet is known for having more stems at the bottom of the plant and being nearly thornless towards the top. So she grows prolifically, and these are stems that had to come off to avoid wind rock over winter. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save these, and I bet I can use that for this to make a, you know, a type of a pot trellis. So let's see what we can do. I'll start by sticking them in and seeing just kind of what we've got to work with here. Whole mess of bits and bobs, trim, some sparkly ribbon. I mean, I like the color of that with the red. But if I'm trying to go a little more naturalistic, I do have some, like some raffia wire, which does lend a more natural look to it. Again, this is just more craft wire. Let's see what I can do with this. Have some wire to it, so that does help. Ow, another thorn. Weeks. Hopefully I won't be bleeding when this is done. This is kind of fun. Of course, what holiday display would be complete without lights? So let's wind a few on here. Okay, so green is the theme here. So let's see what we can add to this one to make it fantastic. It's something just interesting, you know, artistic, more than just waiting for a cup of dirt to grow, because that's pretty boring. So in the meantime, I would like this planter to look attractive. you know? So yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I found a bunch of these different little picks at Michael's in this sale bin. They're just short, but I like the idea of green and silver together, like these light colors, sort of a fantastical little arrangement. And again, I'm just looking to create something as a support structure for the Amaryllis stalks once they come out, so that they don't fall over, because they get top heavy with the blooms on them. So let's see what we can do with this. I'll have to be careful of this one. The cats would love this. So I don't know. We'll see. That might be kind of fun. And again, I have some green lights, ooh, which would match the green glass that I have in here. So let's see what we can do. And I have the dogs for help too. Can you see this? Are you helping? Are you helping? You're helping. Okay. How about you? He's helping too. You're helping? Okay, thank you very much. After this thing blooms and I take them outside for their summer vacation, I obviously take this, these materials off because they're not outdoor hardy. That'll be kind of fun, sort of magical. Come on now. What are you doing? Are you helping me? All right. There we go. Oh. Might not be enough dirt in here. Add a touch of natural interest so it doesn't look like some sci-fi thing. Okay, that's it, the finished project. I have a feeling there'll be a lot more of these yet to come. After all, the winters are long here in Zone 5B. Oh, and I have help to keep us busy. Yes, we do. So, did you like them as well? Okay, good. That's good. All right. Didn't put any biscuits in there, but we'll have to do a dog decoration. Anyway, thanks for joining me here at Milkweeds and Roses. I hope that you like and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of craft projects to do and a lot of things to plan for over the long winter. I'll see you soon.